In this video, we'll break down the key differences between pro and amateur pickleball players. We'll explore technique and strategy habits that separate high-level players, and we'll talk about modern pickleball fundamentals that lead to more consistent performance. This breakdown focuses on 7 specific areas where pros consistently separate themselves and how those adjustments translate directly into better results on the court. One of the most noticeable differences between amateur and professional players is posture and footwork, especially in the transition zone. This area of the court requires a low and stable position to react effectively. Amateur players often move through this space standing upright, which limits their ability to respond quickly. When the body is too tall, it becomes harder to adjust to incoming shots, particularly when dealing with low balls or fast exchanges. Professional players maintain a consistently low position with a wide base. This posture allows them to stay balanced and react quickly in any direction. Their paddle also remains low. Footwork efficiency is equally important. Amateur players tend to take too many unnecessary steps, including crossover movements that disrupt balance. In contrast, professionals use controlled, efficient movements, often relying on side lunges to reach the ball. This combination of a low posture and efficient footwork allows for better resets and more consistent control when moving forward. Another key difference appears immediately after the serve. Many amateur players remain upright and unprepared after serving, which leads to poor positioning for the third shot. Professional players transition quickly into a ready position after the serve. They lower their stance and prepare their feet to move in any direction based on the return. The third shot is one of the most challenging shots in pickleball, especially when executing a drop. Without proper preparation, players are often late to the ball and forced into poor contact. By getting low and staying ready after the serve, professional players give themselves a better chance to execute a controlled third shot and begin moving forward into the court. In fast exchanges at the kitchen, reaction time becomes critical. A common mistake among amateur players is jumping or lifting upward when the ball is hit quickly toward them. This reaction often comes from instinct, especially when the ball feels threatening. However, jumping disrupts balance and makes it harder to track the ball accurately. Professional players keep their head very still and level during these exchanges. A stable head improves visual tracking and allows for quicker reactions. When the head moves excessively or the body lifts upward, it becomes more difficult to read the ball's trajectory. Maintaining a steady posture ensures that the player stays connected to the ball throughout the exchange. This discipline is especially important in hands battles, where small reaction advantages determine the outcome of the point. Volley technique is another area where professionals separate themselves through simplicity and consistency. Amateur players often use large, inconsistent swings when volleying. These swings include big backswings and varied follow-throughs, which slow down reaction time and reduce control. Each volley may look different, leading to inconsistency in execution. Professional players rely on a compact motion. The paddle stays in front of the body, and the movement is short and direct. There is no unnecessary backswing or exaggerated follow-through. This compact approach allows for faster reactions and more consistent contact. It also ensures that each volley is executed in a similar way, improving reliability during fast exchanges. Keeping the paddle in front and avoiding large movements makes it easier to handle rapid-fire situations at the net. Professional players frequently use the backhand flick as an attacking option, especially when dealing with low balls near the kitchen. Amateur players often respond to these situations passively, either by hitting a soft shot back or allowing the ball to bounce. This gives up an opportunity to apply pressure. The backhand flick provides a way to attack from a stretched or compromised position. It uses a combination of slight elbow extension and significant wrist action to generate power and spin. Because the backhand naturally covers the body, this shot allows players to handle a wide range of incoming angles. It is especially effective when opponents are hitting soft shots into the kitchen. Instead of conceding the rally, the backhand flick creates an offensive option even when the ball is not ideal. When speeding up the ball, professional players always have a clear target. Amateur players often focus only on hitting the ball hard without considering placement. This lack of intention leads to predictable attacks, often directed toward the opponent's strength. For example, hitting directly at the body or into a prepared backhand can result in strong counters. Professional players use specific targets that create discomfort. One effective option is the cross-body speed-up, which forces the opponent to react across their body. Another key target is the chicken wing area, located between the right hip and right shoulder for right-handed players. This zone is difficult to defend because it limits the opponent's ability to extend their arms comfortably. A third option is attacking open space or gaps in the court. When opponents are out of position, targeting these gaps can end the point or force a weak response. Having a defined target on every speed-up increases both effectiveness and consistency. Professional players also demonstrate a strong awareness of court positioning, particularly when it comes to closing the middle. Amateur players often stay fixed in their assigned positions and hesitate to move into their partner's space. This can lead to missed opportunities to intercept balls. Professional players actively look for chances to step into the middle and take control of the point. By moving across and taking the ball out of the air, the player can apply pressure and prevent the opponent from recovering. This movement is not random. It is based on recognizing when a ball is attackable and when taking initiative provides an advantage over waiting. Closing the middle effectively turns neutral situations into offensive opportunities. The difference between amateur and professional pickleball players is built on a series of disciplined habits, rather than isolated skills. Each of these adjustments improves consistency and decision-making. When combined, they create a more complete and efficient style of play that reflects the structure and discipline seen at the professional level.